Hello, I'm Glitchy Thought, and welcome back to Amnesia, The Dark Descent. If you remember, we just went through the archived tunnels, which is where that horrible monstrosity was. Oh yeah, I can't say horrible without adding a huh at... Is that a giant caterpillar or like centipede with wings and a baby face puking out water? Oh, okay. Yep, that's a giant centipede with wings and a baby face puking out water. Nice. Time to go exploring. That looks like where I'm supposed to go, so I'll go this way. A thin, cold mist brushed his face as he swept outside. London weather could be cruel, but it was the kind of cruelty he could handle.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
What would they want with your journal? With your journal?
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Okay. Oh.
Daniel? What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
How will you get rid of the nightmares? That's a good trick. I got rid of I used to have horrible nightmares all the time. Like every night. At least one nightmare. Maybe not that many, but a lot. And then I started taking a certain sleeping pill, and now I haven't had a nightmare since I've taken that, so that seemed to have worked.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Whoa. Find another way in. Okay. So Williams... Oh, that's a pretty picture. So William Smith has been marked. There was no way for him to know that... Oh, wait. Is this a door? Is this how I get into the guest room's closet? The strange letter frightened him. That's the game I want to play. The letter. It looks awesome. But it's also, I've heard it's very long. And with, you know, with releasing one video every 3 days, like one video of a certain game every 3 days. I think that's a lot easier for me and also for everyone else. Maybe you guys only want 2 games. Like, let me know in the comments, or like email me or message me on Twitter or Facebook, Instagram or something like that, and just let me know. Like, maybe these are really disorienting for you to just like, because you never know. Like, let me know. Like, that's the only way I'm going to be able to get better is if you let me know. So, yeah, let me know, I guess, is the takeaway of this. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowded with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands with a texture, and the texture was smooth and jagged. That's not okay. Its color washed while rich. Oh, so it's just a bunch of contrasts. Contrast is not enough to describe. There we go. Its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it is also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. Is that one of the gatherers? I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately, they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black, with leaves of cinder. The ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as a pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps. I thought I heard something. Maybe it was just in the game or something. Okay. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. Is this not you writing about the incident? Last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs. I realized I owed you the truth about my Okay, that, I guess, yeah. Your friend and mentor, Henrik Cornelius Agrippa. Okay. Shut up, owls. Go find Pooh and Piglet and Tigger. Oh. What? Why? Why? Oh. I don't think he was actually gonna break. Hello? Is this how I get into the... No, there's no way I can make that jump. There's 0% chance I can make that jump. Why is there red stuff out here as well? The red goop. The red skin. The red skin. The redskins. Why are all the doors knocked down? Well, now I have some oil. It gives me that much oil, okay. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, you never want to write that down. If it broke down once, it's going to break down again. That's probably foreshadowing. The elevator will break down. Were there elevators back in the 1830s? I don't know. Make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Oh, man, maybe they had steam trains, probably. Adjust the levers so you get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Okay. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions. 4-phase amplitude. Complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Okay. What is this? That's a rod. Okay. Great, this is worth my time. I got a hammer. I'm not afraid to use this. Ha! Oh, okay. Well, I hate this room. Yep, I definitely hate this room.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
What can you sense? What is there? I don't like you. Oh, I don't like you. That sort of looks like the model doll thing from Boogeyman, which is one of the worst movies ever. Oh, I have to read this? Okay, yeah, of course. 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Oh, so that's why he started taking humans. Who is this dude? Alexander? Alexander. Thank you. No, son of a bitch! No? Okay. There. Hey, you get back in there. And you get back in there. There. Jesus fuck. The table's legs scared me. I thought they were that dog. Criminy Christmas. Well, that's great. I should probably end it here anyway, so. I need to find a way into that room. I'm gonna... I didn't... Flip through the book of monarchs looking for etchings and continued 9 different Oh, I have the pick thing! I can just pick my way into it. He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Okay. Ah. There we go. No. Never mind.
Oh, so wrong.
Did I open the... What's this? Oh.
The key. Please, let it be here. 4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
That's cool. Like right now, that was a perfect time for me to have a face cam. Cause I said, literally, I even backed away from the mic. Like, everything about me just like, I did a motion you can't. Imagine the sound I made that made me like cough up a half a lung. Yeah, oh, nope, Is he gone? Oh.
Thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
What? Where'd it go? Did it fall? Where'd it go? Did I just break the game? Son of a bit. Damn, okay, give me a... I hope it's like auto-saves somewhere. I've been recording for 2 hours. Oh, good. Okay, I'll be right. I guess I won't be right back. I'll just pick up all these. Now we just wait. Did it stay in here this long last time? Okay, I'm thinking it's gone now.
Fourth of the 8th. Thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
There we go, okay. Okay, now I'm going to end the episode. So, thanks everyone for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode. And until then, fare thee well.